Imagine a world where the sky didn't just turn black, it became a ceiling of absolute, impenetrable darkness. The sun has vanished, the stars are gone, and the only light comes from the flickering bulbs of a dying civilization. You are part of a small group of survivors huddled in the ruins of a suburban neighborhood where the cold is biting, the food is scarce, and the things that move in the dark are no longer human. Welcome to the Big Dark Sky, the chilling, atmospheric, and relentlessly tense survival thriller by Dean Koontz. If you love cosmic horror tropes, psychological suspense, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated terror of trying to stay sane when the universe itself seems to have abandoned you, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in apocalyptic fiction, blending the visceral chill of eternal night with the profound resilience of the human spirit. The narrative kicks off with the sudden disappearance of the sun, plunging the earth into an unnatural twilight that never ends. The atmosphere is thick with the silence of a dead world, the crunch of frost on barren roads, and the creeping dread of knowing that every shadow could hide a predator that feeds on fear. Koontz excels at capturing the psychological toll of isolation, making every candle lit, every door barred, and every narrow escape from the encroaching darkness feel like a high-stakes gamble where the price of failure is losing your mind or your soul. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular environmental collapse trope and the brilliant community resilience dynamic. This isn't just about staying alive, it's about maintaining humanity in a landscape that rewards ruthlessness. Watching the protagonists navigate the treacherous social hierarchy of the wasteland, form tentative alliances with other survivors, and use their wits and weapons to outsmart raiders who have turned violence into an art form is incredibly gripping. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the survival mechanics to life, making the chattering of teeth, the howling of icy winds, and the heavy, panicked breathing of survivors on the edge feel incredibly real and deeply immersive. But beyond the terrifying environment and the survival mechanics, the soul of the Big Dark Sky lies in its characters and the heavy burden of leadership. The protagonist isn't an invincible superhero. They are a deeply human individual struggling with the moral weight of keeping their companion safe in an impossible situation. The emotional anchor of the story is their fierce, unbreakable bond with each other, a partnership built on love, mutual respect, and a shared desire to see the next sunrise, even if it never comes. The audiobook format elevates these intimate, heartbreaking moments, making the quiet conversations in the dark and the devastating losses of friends feel just as impactful as the violent, desperate struggles against the elements. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A massive storm or a well-armed raider gang targets the group, forcing them into a desperate, high-stakes last stand. The finale is a breathtaking display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming improvisation, and raw, unbridled courage. The group must use every hidden trick, every overloaded trap, and every ounce of their will to hold the line against an unstoppable tide. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive, hard-earned victory that proves humanity's will to survive is stronger than the darkness. The Big Dark Sky is a triumph of the post-apocalyptic thriller genre. It is smart, terrifying, and unapologetically intense. Dean Koontz has crafted a novel that perfectly captures the thrill of the ultimate underdog holding the line. Plug in your headphones, bundle up, and join the survivors. The sky is dark, but their fire is just beginning.